Friday. Fired up. We are back.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. We are back in action. Missed the whole week. It has been a week. Feels like it's been a month this week. And we're fired up about plenty of things. I'm holding a tape measure here by Kason.
Also known as one of our silver FedCon sponsors.
Yes, they are. Go to fedcon.com. Check it out. Kason is a silver sponsor. We'll be seeing them at the Omni Monte Lucia in Scottsdale, Arizona, April 25th to 27th. Hope to see you there too. So it's Friday, Lisa.
Happy Friday. And welcome back to the live. You haven't gone live this week.
I haven't gone live this week. I've missed it. I've thought about it.
Yes, you have. Multiple on every single day. You're like, we'll go live later.
I want to, and then the day just gets away. It's crunch time here at Malachi Parts and Service HQ. It's crunch time at Service Masters. Talking with Kathy. If you're watching, I hope you're doing well in Long Island. I'll see you on Monday. But hey, it's crunch time. And what is crunch time? We are billing our asses off. We are quoting our asses off. We're doing everything we can to get as many things done as we can before 12/31/21, before that ball drops and we all go into 2022 with a fresh set of days ahead of us to do whatever we want with. So it is crunch time, and I'm diving in. There's a lot of billing, as we grow and as we've been growing and all these things that have been happening, man, it's really been a challenge.
Hi, Kathy. Sorry, she's here.
Kathy is here. Good. Happy Friday, Miss Kathy. It's been challenging. It's been a challenging year, going from who we were to who we are to who we now thinking about who we want to be. And, we've added a lot of people to help with the cause because we can't do it alone. So we got a full office staff back in full effect here. We're going to continue to change and move and evolve and grow. And with that, we're going to be adding some new people in the new year. We had a great meeting today. So we'll be making announcements at some point, hopefully, once that is confirmed and definitely set in stone. But I think we're going to make some big moves here. A big thing for us in the new year, and I think for maybe many of you, jump in the comments, is going to be accountability. That's something I'm super fired up about. But aside from all the talk of systems, guidelines, and all these things, accountability is going to come with it. And we can't do and be what we were if we want to be who we want to be. I talk about it all the time, and I'm trying to get people excited and fired up here. I'm not the same Rich that I was January 2021. I don't want to be the same Rich that I was in January 2020 or 2019. There's a guy in my head at 45 who I want to be. And in the midst of all the chaos and sometimes negativity and sometimes complaining and sometimes all this other stuff, nevertheless, we do still keep going. We do still keep moving forward. We don't stop. And but listen, it's, looking from the positivity side, it's not all positive. I'm not always all positive. I have my days and my weeks and my months, and I get down. But the good news is there's always another day, and then we keep, like I said, keep forward progress. And right now, it's just all about getting as much done as we can so we can go into 2022 as fresh as possible to begin these new systems, processes, and we're adding a new technician in the new year, and we'll be looking to add more technicians. So, and we're going to keep delivering. We want to deliver that care. We want to deliver what Malachi Cares is all about. It's about the people. So we're fired up about that. Anybody else here? Is anyone watching?
Yeah, we got people.
We got people? If you're here, I want to know it. Jump in the comments. Say hello. Where are you? What are you doing? Did you even start your Christmas shopping? On another note.
I think people should be finishing their Christmas shopping. You do realize Christmas is next week. And
did you start?
No.
No,
yes, I did. I did start, but today I will be heading over to Kohl's because, of course, my dad's birthday is the 21st. So okay. I have to get him a birthday gift and Christmas.
My fellow Capricorn.
Yes.
You
guys are nothing alike.
No?
Nothing alike. So.
Wow.
Mike Reed is here. Hello, Mike Reed.
Oh, Mike's here?
Yeah. He just says here.
There he is. We're taking attendance. We're taking roll call. Is there Aaron? Is Aaron here? Jay Quellen. Is there Jay Quellen?
That's one of the best skits ever.
It is. It's so funny.
Jay Quellen was Jacqueline.
Yeah. What are some of the other ones? Oh, geez, I can't even think. Anyway,
Rusty Park says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you,
Ken
sir.
Williams says good afternoon from a rainy Tulsa on this fine Friday.
Rainy Tulsa. Good afternoon and Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You know, we had I'm going to dive in a little bit to the Fed group and check out what's going on in the community so we could talk about some things here. But I will say Toys for Tots went down. Richie Festa came.
Yes. Hope you guys watched that vlog.
If you haven't watched the vlog, go to youtube.com/MalachiTV and go check out the vlog. We got a lot of cool toys. I got my own Nerf gun here that I haven't opened yet, but I got that for me. One for the kids, one for me.
I hate to burst your bubble, but it's not a Nerf gun. It's just a...
Was it Nerf?
No.
Oh. You sure?
I'm positive.
It was just like an off-brand?
It's an off-brand gun with shooting things.
All right, well, it's still Nerf-like. So I'm gonna be, that's for me. And so it was nice. They delivered over, I think the total ended up being close to 800 gifts or something like that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So I think collectively between us and Fed Nation and the employees here, I think we equated to at least 60 or 70.
Possibly, yes.
I would say. So that was pretty cool. I didn't count either, but there was definitely a lot. So thanks to everyone who helped participate. Chris Rowling, Don White. Who else? Anyone else? I don't know. The Malachi staff, and us.
Nephew Carson.
And my nephew Carson got some toys and brought them here. So cool. So that was good. I'm getting a phone call. I will call you back. Doesn't he know I'm live?
Exactly. Tell him that
you got a notification on your phone and you're still calling? Come
on. I need to put some wait music, some hold music.
Okay, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're going over to the Fed group. And we're going to look at some things. I wanted to talk a little bit about a couple of things here. You know, as the group continues to grow, I want to remind everyone, you know, for those in Fed Nation, in the Fed group, the Food Equipment Digital Disruptors community group on Facebook. Remember, there's a million places to go and bash. Like you go to Google reviews, wherever you want to go to bash companies or to bash things. We didn't start the group for bashing. So we want to tackle the issues 1000%. That's what we really want. We want to bring the issues to light in most respectful ways we possibly can. So there are some things that are popping up on here, and I'm, truth be told, I share everything with you guys, as honest as I can. I go back and forth sometimes on some of these posts on whether I should take them down or not. I want there to be that freedom of speech in the group, and that you feel like you can come there, and if you want to vent, I mean, that's cool. Like I'm okay with that too, because I want to vent, and it's a great place to do that, especially when you have like-minded individuals there. And I get that, but I want to keep it as respectful as possible. So please keep that in mind when you're posting stuff. And there's a lot of stuff going down here. Definitely talking. There's supply chain stuff going on.
The issues are there.
Parts. Yeah.
The issues that you guys are talking about are there, but just as a gentle reminder,
we could leave business names out of it, because at the end of the day, I think we all to an extent know who we're all talking about. To an extent, maybe not all the time, but there is real stuff going on. When you look at the parts market right now, and this is not something I believe that COVID created. I think it's something COVID accelerated, because you have the independent service companies out there, and outside of the ones that were that have been consolidated into other groups, but I'm talking about the independents like Malachi Parts and Service, or American Kitchen in Philly, or Elmer Schultz in Philly, or Windy City Equipment, and like the independents that are still operating as their own entities. they're, we're figuring out how to continue to be as profitable as we can and to continue to deliver the service that that we provide to our customers. And with the supply chain, we have 209 as of yesterday calls at a halt.
Wow.
Going back to October, September, August, earlier in the year, because no parts. And we've done our best to source them as much as we can. I've dove in. I've seen where I could try to get him help and find stuff. And every now and then we'll come to the Fed group and we'll ask. We exhaust all of our efforts. Parts just aren't available. They're not available. I mean, that's bottom line. But, you're seeing people in the group talking about, well, go to Amazon. Well, go to the direct to the source of the manufacturer. Go do this, whatever you got to do to keep your business running. I think that there's sometimes, in this industry, from the service perspective side, I think there's really sometimes it's lost on the rest of the industry that we're in business too. I really feel that way, and that we have to do what's in our best interest for our business every day, just like you do. And if that means we have to go out and source parts wherever that's what they're saying. We're going to source parts wherever we can so we can do business, so we can bring money in, so we can feed our people, so we can pay our people, so we can build our company. So, and I don't think there's anything wrong with this chatter, and earlier in the year, it's one of those things you learn what you can and you can't say. Earlier in the year, I try not to get too involved in this because I was called on this year to say, Rich, your voice comes with a lot of, responsibility because people are listening to you, and, you're supposed to be our friend and our partner and our, on our side. And that's the truth. But, we're in business. And I'm trying to figure out, just like you're trying to figure out ways to build your business and be more profitable, so am I.
Mike Reed, thank you for your honest comment. He says, this is one of the few outlets we have to vent on such a niche subject. Holding back on names is a hard thing to do.
Yeah, it is. It is. But at the end of the day, it's just one of those things where I feel that it's going to come back to me at the end, because it's that group has got my name on it. That community has my name on it. Everything that happens there is kind of attached to everything that I'm doing. And, they're going to end up reaching out to me to say, hey, Rich. And by the way, manufacturers have reached out to me to take stuff down. And I willingly oblige. As long as I've willingly obliged, because I feel I see their side of it. If I don't see their side of it and I'm like, well, there's nothing wrong with this, I might have to say, I'm sorry. I can't. But every time that we've had the conversation, I see that. I see, like, it's not helping the brand. It's not helping the cause. So we're not going to bash, because people could do that to me. I don't want that done to me or my business, because listen, we're not perfect. We make mistakes. We're not out here to cast stones and judge and do all this stuff. We just want to get to the nitty gritty so we can impact that change that we all know is needed to move this industry forward.
So Mike adds to his comment. He says, once you say a name, there is immediate understanding of the person's frustration. Manufacturers are extremely protective of their reputations and brand.
Yes, they are. And rightfully so. I am too. I and sometimes I even get unprofessional when I'm protecting my brand. I had it out this week in an email. I finally had it. A dealer was just not when you're. I'm okay if there's dialogue and conversation of trying to solve a problem, and maybe someone's a little frustrated and they're angry, and I get that. But when you're not offering solution, when you're not offering help, and you're just like trying to say, well, you said it was going to be fixed and it wasn't, can we say this is a mess now? You've created a mess. You've done this. You're looking to, to make me look bad. You're looking to put me under the bus. And I say me because if it's Malachi and it's my technicians, it's me. So I said, listen, I'm done with your condescending emails. Stop sending them. You're offering zero solution or zero help to the cause. We have done nothing but stop, drop, and roll the entire process here. This is way beyond, the issue that was initially at hand. There was shipping damages. There was structural damages. We're over here doing things we probably shouldn't even be doing, and the unit should have been friggin' replaced a month ago. And I got news for you, because this happens all the time. Those units will be replaced. I know that because I've been involved in similar situations. They exhaust the efforts. We keep saying replace the units. They're going to replace the units. But, so yeah, I mean, brand protection, team protection, Hudson County is going to come out. It's going to come out at some point. And I try to do my best to keep it professional, but I will always stand behind my guys and gals.
I think this is why it's important for every single channel partner to be a part of these discussions. That's pretty simple in terms of trying to protect your brand or your reputation. If you're seeing these conversations are happening in the Fed group, you should also be a part of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's I think a very big piece of what FedCon will ultimately continue to evolve into and be. When you look at something on the ground level, which listen, FedCon, the Fed group, this is all ground level stuff. If you go back, I mentioned this another time. If you go back to like what some of these associations started all those decades ago, not everyone's going to buy into it all at once. Not everyone's going to see the vision all at once. But we do have a lot of people that see the vision. We do have a lot of people that are supporting, and they see it and they get it, and it's real. And if we get reps in the room and dealers in the room and manufacturers in the room and service and consultants and facilities managers and technicians and everybody, the melting pot, think about what we can create. And I'm looking at this thing 5 years down the line and what this is going to be 5 years down the line. And I think it could be massive. And, we're not going to stop the efforts. We're going to keep going and going and going. And you need to be in the room where these conversations are happening. You need to understand about brand protection. You need to understand if you're not online and you're not where the conversations and the people are, you're not going to have an opportunity to change your narrative. Other people are going to write your story. I'm writing my story. I'm going live every week if I can. But for the most part, we're going live every week, and we're going to continue to tell our truth, to talk about the business, talk about the industry, connect people, and do what's right.
So to that point, Mr. Victory.
Mr. Victory is in the building.
Rich, people don't typically tune into your content to hear about the weather in Jersey. They want to discuss reality and issues. Maybe not always, but a lot of the unsaid industry topics is going to hurt someone's feelings.
It's true. Yeah, and we're seeing that. I've been seeing that throughout the year, and I've really adapted, I think, especially after a few conversations with different manufacturers and different people, to be very much more mindful and thoughtful of how I deliver the messages that I want to deliver, but trying to keep that honesty there, because I don't want to be. I want to give you the truth that I guess this is the truth as I see it, right? Because it's perception. This is how I view the industry. This is how I view my business. This is how I'm viewing the world. And people's feelings are going to be hurt, right? And not everyone's going to get it, and not everyone's going to be a fan, and not everyone's going to like me, and that's okay. We're not going to focus on the 1%, 2%, 3% or wherever it is that doesn't. We're gonna be focused on guys like Jeff, guys like Mike and Quentin, and the guys that get it, and the gals that get it, right? That's what we're focused on. And yeah, I mean, these topics and things we talk about, they're tough, and they're not usually spoken about, in major ways. It's always the 1, 2, 3 circles at a conference or a show or wherever it might be, and we just like, okay, let's don't talk about it. We can't tell anybody. We can't say anything. We just got to talk. Here, we talk about it. We bring it to light, and there's gonna be some tough conversations, but ultimately, if we have the hard conversations, they will lead to the conversations that impact the change.
There always has to be a level of respect, though.
There has to be. We can't be disrespectful. We're still all adults here, trying to better ourselves, trying to better our companies, and Truth be told, everyone wants to better the industry. They want it to be better. Why wouldn't you want it to be better? What was back in 1992 is not the way it was in 2002, and now fast forward 2021, it's a whole different world we're living in, with the consolidations and acquisitions happening, independent companies getting swallowed up and sold, and the landscape changing, and technology coming much more into play. There's a lot of things to start thinking about. Digital branding, digital marketing, obviously something it's a very important piece to the puzzle for us here. It should be for you. And if you don't know if you should or you shouldn't, or do this or that, get to FedCon. Go to fedcon.com and get your tickets and be in the room. That's the simple fact right there. Be in the room where these conversations are going to happen. We're going to be creating content. We want you to create content there. We want to keep pushing this stuff out. Rich, how are you finding technicians? Through digital branding and content. I mean, technicians are knocking on my door because they've been watching me. And that's how the last 2 technicians came. They watched. I mean, I feel like that's how it happened from the conversations I had. And I'll talk to those guys maybe and say, hey, it was definitely how you did it. But I mean, because they're watching. They're on Instagram. They're seeing the stories. They're seeing the parties that we're having. They're seeing, they're seeing some of the insight into the company. But then they're also seeing the work. They're seeing the stuff, XOY, and the technicians, and the stuff that we're doing, and that we're bringing to the table to be the best we can for each other and the best we can for our customers. People want to be a part of something that's building and growing and that has legs, and they could see the passion and the drive from me and the other people here.
They see food posts, Quentin says.
They see food posts. That's all it is. It's just food. And we are going to do Santillo's.
Oh, we are?
Well, you mentioned we had to do that.
I know. I said this week before your next week.
Well, next week could do it.
We can do it next week?
Yeah.
All right, sure.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go do some pizza reviews. We're going to bring some pizza reviews, some more fun to the table. We're going to go to a really eclectic place, I guess. Yes. The man there is eccentric, I would say.
Very eccentric.
Not eclectic. But
cash only. People travel from multiple states, like different states, just to have this pizza. And Rich has never had it. So I was like, you got to have this pizza, man.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I've seen what it looks like. I got to be honest with you. It doesn't look great.
It does not. The pictures that he posts, but I'm telling you, it is really good pizza.
I believe it. I mean, people rave about it. So I like well done, but his pizza looks really well done. I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
So just a heads up, we've been on for 23 minutes. You said you wanted to be on here for 8 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes we were going to do.
8 minutes.
But again, guys, keep it respectful. Let's move the needle, because people are going to listen a lot more if we're keeping it respectful. It's important, but there's a lot of good stuff going on here. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to get into all this because I don't want to. I don't want to get myself in trouble here. I just got to tell our technician here, one of our greats here. He wants to chat about a garbage waste disposal. We're going to be quoting. Nice. I'll get back to him in a second. You should be watching. What the hell's going on? Actually, you shouldn't. You should be working. So anyway, I don't know. It's the end of the year, and this is really one of my favorite times of year, honestly.
It's a difficult time of year, but
it's
also a beautiful one.
It's one of these. This year in particular is because we're getting ready to put on FedCon. There's some stress with that. Then I got Long Island, we got Malachi, we got this, it's a million things going on. We're in the process, like I said, of going from this level to this level, and there's going to be growing pains, and there's going to be problems, and there are, and it's not easy. But the good news is that there's people here that care, and we're just going to take it one day at a time. We're going to tackle these issues. We're going to put new things into play. We're going to get the billing done. I don't know about you, but billing has been tough this year, trying to get the bills done. We've been so busy with quotes and ordering parts and doing all this stuff. It's like, we got to get the bill. We got to bill. We built out a lot. We built out a lot the first couple of weeks of this year. So kudos to the team here. I actually have a lot of billing that I'm going to be jumping in to help with and do that I've been, and I'm going to continue. So I'm going to jump off to do that.
Very nice.
But I wish you all a wonderful weekend. I'm sorry I couldn't be live more this week. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, everything, whatever you celebrate.
Wait. Before you sign off, I
yes.
have an important question for Fed Nation. Fed Nation, what are your thoughts on a payment plan for FedCon? I'm just curious if that is something that would be of interest to you guys. If
Yes.
I should create an option where you're able to pay maybe, let's say, four payments of $200 to reserve your ticket now. Just wondering if that would be helpful, because Jesus says may help a lot.
Good.
All right.
Because we want you there. We want you to get your tickets. And keep in mind, like, the price of this ticket.
Quentin says 3.99% for 24 months.
There you go.
No. There would be no interest. Honestly, it would just be a payment installment plan, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
just no interest, none of that.
Even Mike Reed said,
Yeah, I mean, listen, with these tickets, when you drill it down, you're gonna get, aside from, you're gonna have amazing content there that you're gonna get to be inspired by and learn from, and workshops. But aside from that, the food, we didn't even talk about that. Like, you're gonna, with that ticket, you get 2 amazing breakfasts during the days there, 2 amazing lunches, 1 big dinner. There's going to be open bars at certain events, opening reception.
But we're really harping on the food, because don't forget, Rich posts a lot of photos of food.
Food matters to me.
So food matters very much, which is why we're finalizing menus and all of that. So we will be letting you guys know exactly what you'll be eating.
Check it out. We're gonna be adding to the vlogs. We're shooting out to Arizona January 13th.
Yes.
We're gonna be running through audio, visual, menu stuff, and then we're flying back out the red eye that night. And then check it out. I'll be at MOFSI. I'm going to be speaking. I think I'm going to be doing a 60-minute, I don't know if it's a workshop or what. I got to talk to Allison to find out more detail. But I'll be in Naples, Florida with you. So if you're going to MOFSI, I'll see you there. We're going to dive into some digital stuff, and we're going to kind of help the rep side of the industry get excited to start putting out more digital content and what it means to their business and to their future. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited for that. There's a lot going on. January's going to come quick.
Yes, it is.
But you know what? Let's slow down a little bit. Let's enjoy these moments. These moments over the next couple of weeks are super important to me to spend with my mom and my nephews and I guess my sister and whoever, Jenny, I guess, whoever. So,
you mean all of the people that you love very much and would die for? Yeah,
it's going to be nice. I'm going back down to Tom's River. I'll be staying at my mom's for a couple days through Christmas. And these are the moments, ladies and gentlemen, that they come and they go fast. We got to cherish them. And it's so funny, like even Thanksgiving, like I was like telling myself, I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to eat it all up. It was so freaking fast. I don't even think I did.
Yep.
I tell myself now, I'm going to remind myself right now, remind yourself, take these moments in, slow down. The next couple of weeks, I know there's going to be a lot of away messages on, and rightfully so. Go enjoy. January will come, and you'll get back in the saddle, and you'll be full speed ahead with the rest of us. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Go do your Christmas shopping. That's what I'll be doing this weekend. Stay fired up. I love you all. See you next week.